Now to the latest with the coronavirus, specifically looking at Florida, which is a huge worry. Hospitals are struggling with shortages of ICU beds. Can you believe this? Yesterday, the state hit the mark of more than 300,000 COVID-19 cases reported since the start of the pandemic. According to the Agency for Healthcare Administration, 54 hospitals in Florida now have 0 beds available in their intensive care units. Another 40 hospitals have less than 10% available capacity in their ICUs. In Miami-Dade, one of the state's top hotspots and most populous county, 10 of the hospitals there reported no available ICU beds. On Tuesday, the state recorded 133 deaths, marking its second deadliest day since the start of the pandemic. Let's bring in Mayor Carlos Hernandez of Hialeah, Florida. Mayor, thank you very much for being on with us this morning. I guess, first of all, tell us what you need. What is happening where you are, and what are the numbers telling you? What are they telling you about the weeks ahead?
It's pretty dire situation right now. Those numbers continue to rise on a daily basis. As you just stated, the hospitals are reaching the maximum capacity, and we need all the help we can get from the state, from the federal government. I mean, I think we're behind. They're behind, and for a long time there's been mixed messages from the state at the county level. Not everybody's been on the same page. And that has confused a lot of the public, and now we are seeing what's happening. So we have to come together and work together, because honestly, from the federal level down to the local level, there has been very little communication. I can tell you from my city, which is the second largest city, Miami-Dade County, the 6th largest city in the state of Florida, I've had no contact with the governor since the beginning of this. And again, that is it's just not acceptable right now, because right now we're in dire need right now.
Dire need. We are months into this pandemic, and Florida hospitals in the Miami area are in dire need. They don't have beds. They don't have capacity. Mr. Mayor, it is very clear, if you look at the science, that this could have been mitigated, that we don't need to be here. So is that what it was, the leadership, the mixed messaging that has put Miami in this dire situation? And if so, can you please right now make a plea to your people as to what exactly they should be doing so we can mitigate this virus?
First of all, we have to take personal responsibility. There's no doubt about that. I mean, we have to take care of each other, and we all have to wear masks in public places. We should all be respecting social distancing. We should all be washing our hands constantly. That's the message that I think we should have been sending from the top down. And instead, in parts of the state, people still don't have to wear masks. And again, a lot of the state politicians kept saying, oh, it's not that serious. And actually, the local mayors here in Miami-Dade County have to come together and try to work together, come up with solutions by ourselves, because really we're getting very little support at the state or at the county level. So that's why I keep saying this mixed messages have really, I think it's the main cause why we're in this situation right now.
Mayor Hernandez, it's Willie Geist. Thanks for being on this morning. We've been reporting about the ICU bed shortage in hospitals across Florida, particularly in South Florida. What do the hospitals look like as of this morning in your city?
Well, it's getting worse every day. Again, we're at that breaking point that I think in the next couple of days, weeks, at maximum, we are really going to be in really dire needs. We're there now. Every day those numbers are going up, and they're not slowing down. And again, a lot of talk, but more action. We do need more help from the state. We do need more help from the federal government.
Mayor Carlos Hernandez, thank you very much for being on the show. We're praying for the people in the Miami area and for Florida.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.